I know I said today was going to be a Deltarune video, but something even crazier just happened. God, that really is such a typical, like, YouTuber thing. Something crazy just happened, guys, and the first official teaser for Stranger Things Season 5 came out 2 hours ago. Look, right here you can see Stranger Things 5 2 hours ago. This just came out. I haven't watched it. For once, I wanted to save my reactions to something like a professional would do. It's also very early. This is the earliest I've done a recording in a long time, so forgive me if I'm just a little bit off. I've been waiting for this moment for so long because I've just been stuck rewatching the Stranger Things 4 finale on loop, like, oh my god, what is going to happen next? And now it's finally going to happen. We're finally going to get a look at what's going to happen in Stranger Things 5. I'm so excited. I cannot wait for this to come out. This is going to like as soon as this comes over, as soon as this comes out, this is going to be taking over my channel like how Invincible does. All right, that's enough jibber jabbering and being all crazy. Let us get started. Right off the bat, we got Steve. Looks like he's looking at some sort of valve. Where is he? Is this some sort of van? I mean, that looks like a window. So he's in something, a boat maybe? Maybe he's in a boat, maybe? Oh. Oh. Oh, the bikes. Classic.
Burn commencing in 5, 4, 3,
Oh, jeez.
2,
Oh, Lord. Okay, so... Yep, Will probably gonna have his powers. November! Oh, dang! Okay, that's soon. Yep.
After what we've been through,
Damn.
just think.
The lab.
Ties us together forever.
Yep. This is the end. Oh, Demogorgon. Holy Lord.
Wherever this blood leads.
Oh, smoke.
I need you to fight one last time. Let's end this, kid.
Oh man, going through all this. Holy. There he is. There's the man of the hour.
Found you.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, the final season. Aw, you bastards. Well, it's fine. It's all this year, so it's fine. Volume 1, November 26th. Okay, so we got a date. Volume 2 is going to be Christmas. And then the finale on New Year's Eve. That's a great way to spend New Year's Eve. But then no one's going to be watching my best of 2025 because everyone's going to be watching Stranger Things 5. God damn it, Netflix. Why you do me like this? Is that all? I'm not going to show any more secrets? Nah, no more secrets. Holy crap, they really aren't pulling any punches, are they? So by the looks of things, it looks as if in this first opening area, we got Steve and the gang kind of listening into the radio. The radio seems to be like a pretty focal point because throughout the entire trailer, it was constantly just like going up. And then we had the, some people on the radio saying like, oh, we're commencing a burn. We're going to burn this thing. And yeah, that'll be that. Just like how the lab people were doing back in season 2. What's it? Then obviously we got Will feeling on the back of his neck. A lot of people are speculating that Will is probably going to have some kind of ability, maybe not like Eleven's ability, but something, some kind of power. And I mean, the first, I'll see if I can find it and I'll throw it up on screen, but some of the first bit of promotional material they did for Stranger Things season 5 was showing, a picture of Will, and it said Hawkins will fall. So clearly Will is going to be incredibly important, just like how he was in the first 2 seasons. So the military, no kidding, is going to be super involved. It looks like Hawkins is pretty much abandoned. Oh, and poor, that is so messed up on so many levels. Fucking people are still messing with Eddie's grave. They're probably gonna, like, a lot of the townsfolk are probably gonna be blaming him for this, which is so fucked up. Eddie was one of the best characters and was just such a good guy. And the way Dustin put it in season 4, he was a hero and he fought for this town who just hated him so much. And he was just, oh god, Eddie was such a good character. I loved him so much. We lost him way too soon. And I have a feeling not everybody's going to be making it out the other side this season. Max obviously still in her coma. Poor Lucas. Just as those two finally resolved everything between them, yeah, of course, like, that's just how fate works sometimes. Yeah, they're burning this. The old lab, that's interesting. Who do we have here? That's Dustin for sure. That must be Steve. And that's probably maybe Jonathan and Nancy, maybe? Oh, wait, right, yeah, here we go. Hi, yeah, I called it, I was right. Even from the back, I could make out their silhouettes. And damn, like, these 4 are just, these are my 4 favorite characters right here on screen. These are my 4 favorite characters. Poor Mike and Elle, they're always doing this, and Jonathan talking about how this terrible thing, this horrible plague, the Upside Down, is the one thing that binded them together and, like, brought them together, which is like, yeah, like, the strongest bonds are forged in the deepest fires of hell, but on this level, man, like that must mess you up, like, mentally a little bit. Imagine meeting the love of your life and you don't even realize that that's what they are until all is said and done after an experience like this. And then it just keeps happening. This thing keeps appearing and keeps causing havoc and keeps screwing with your lives. And it's like, God, will it ever be over? We got the military coming in, doing stuff. Look like right in the lab. Jesus Christ, let's get a closer look at that, yeah? This looks like some big wall of upside down goo. And we got some like pinkish parts, which kind of looks more like a person or like some kind of organism or something. Like this is living tissue. This is live tissue or recently live tissue. So maybe this is some sort of, like, you know how Vecna had the people strung up on the pillars that he had? Maybe this is like a super version of that or something. I don't know. Yeah, we got a gate opening. It looks like we got more Demodogs. We're gonna be seeing the Demodogs again. Dustin looks like he's gotten the crap beat out of him. Maybe he pulled a Steve and got into a fight that he really couldn't win. That'd be very on brand for him, trying to be like his hero. Poor Elle, just constantly suffering. Fucking high-speed car chase. I'm really looking forward to the Jonathan plot. Will passing out. That's never a good sign. Nancy with the guns, of course. She's a real American. What's going on here? We got, I think that's Mike's mom and his little sister, I think, hiding in the water. Yikes. Imagine that's how you have to hide. That is like one of the most terrifying ways you could hide. Imagine some horrible monsters prowling around in your own house, and the only way you have to hide is to hide underwater, like in the bathtub or something. That would be awful. Something tells me the horror elements are really going to be like cranked up to like 11 this season. Then we got the Mind Flayer smoke circling around this radio tower or something. Nancy's hands looking very, very bloody. Something tells me, by the way she's crying, Jonathan might have died. I'm gonna, you know what? I have an idea for the end of this little analysis here. I have an idea. And we also have Dustin and Steve crying. God knows what that could be about. We got Will with his eyes closed. God, I can't wait to see more of these two, but like I know it's gonna be nonstop, just suffering from start to finish. This looks like the lab, or maybe a different lab, because this lab actually looks up to speed. What else we got? Yeah, if you gotta finish this 11, you gotta do this. You got Hopper throwing some grenades. I feel like the Russians might be involved. Murray, yes, we're gonna get more Murray. Hell yeah, Murray's awesome. Got some soldiers running through the woods. Those look like Russians. Those kind of look like Russian soldiers. Let's back it up. Those soldiers here, they could be Russians. Those could be Russians. Geez, so much happening. The radio going up. That is definitely Will's eye, 100%. 100% that is Will's eye. So maybe Will re-unlock his true sight, and that will be his ability for season 5. That'd be pretty cool. We got Erica doing some kind of syringe nonsense, probably knocking someone out or something. Who is that? Who is that? I can't quite tell. It's a little bit blurry. But super jump, what is going on here? I have no idea what that's about. Is that Erica? It could be. Got Demogorgons coming out from the sewers. God, that must be horrific. And then we got the main gang, and then here he is, Vecna. Here he is, coming out, being reborn into the mortal world. He's probably just, spent his time regenerating after they beat the ever-loving crap out of him. His new design is freaky ass. Like, he was already a freaky dude, but like he's way more like spiky and spindly and evil looking now. Oh my goodness gracious. And that is the Stranger Things 5 trailer. Holy crap. I am so unbelievably excited. I might not seem it. I am very tired. And I've kind of had to force myself to wake up a little bit for this, but Stranger Things 5, it's finally happening. I was a little bit worried that it might get delayed till next year, but it's finally coming. We got the first half November 26th, the next half on Christmas, and then the finale on New Year's Eve. That sucks. That kind of comes out on New Year's Eve. I guess I could always post my best of 2025 a day early or a day late. But holy crap, that is wild. That is absolutely wild. Now earlier I said I had an idea for the end of the trailer breakdown here. Here's my idea. I propose that all of us together have a little wager. Let us do a Deadpool. I'm gonna put all the names of the characters on screen right now. Yes, you're welcome, whoever's editing this, for making more work for you. But let's do a little Deadpool, yeah? Let us all put our bets on who we think is going to live and who we think is going to die. All right, I'm placing down my bets. I'm placing bets down for Jonathan, Lucas, and Will to die. The trailer heavily implied that Jonathan's going to die, judging by the bloody hands Nancy had and her crying, so I'm putting one down for Jonathan. I bet on Lucas to die because here's what I think is going to happen. I think at the very end, Lucas is going to do something to protect Max in her comatose state, and he's going to end up dying to save her. And then Max is going to come out of her coma once everything has settled down and the conflict is over, and she's going to wake up and Lucas isn't going to be there. I think that's something they would absolutely do, and I think that would be very heart-wrenching. And I'm putting down Will because what I think is going to happen... fuck you, I guess. And I think Will's gonna die because he obviously has some sort of abilities and connection to the Upside Down, and something tells me that one of two things is going to happen. Either A, he's going to like somehow his connection to the Upside Down is like, whenever they, or Vecna specifically, I guess, his connection to Vecna, in order to, if when they finally kill Vecna and he finally goes down, because, the good guys always win, it's going to be at great cost, because maybe what I think is going to happen is Will is going to be much like connected much more deeply than he thinks he is. And in order, fuck, I'm struggling so much right now. I told you I was a little bit off this morning. And they're going to either discover before or after that killing Vecna and severing that connection between him and will actually end up killing Will. And I think that's one of the two things that could happen, is that killing Vecna will inadvertently kill Will as well. Or two, Elle is going to be like, okay, I can do this, but I'm probably not going to come out the other side, or I'm going to make a heroic sacrifice. And then Will is going to step up and be like, no, I will be the sacrifice. I will do it. Mike needs you. And it'll be a whole thing about that. Be like, no, you're the one Mike needs. I might have been his best friend, but he really needs you. I'll be the one to take your place and be the sacrifice. So those are my bets for the Deadpool. We got Jonathan, Will, and Lucas. Those are my bets. Please leave your bets for the Deadpool down in the description. Whoever is right wins. My respect. I don't know, maybe I'll think of a better prize. I guess I could always make like a funny roll in the Discord and be like Deadpool winners, and yeah, throw them in there. And that could be pretty cool. But if you want to stay up to date on the Deadpool and what I'm gonna do with it, be sure to join the Discord server with the link in the description below. Would greatly appreciate that. Also, if you're a big Stranger Things nerd and fan, be sure to stick around. I'm gonna be making videos on the entire season in my traditional review style, and I'm gonna be doing some other stuff, like maybe I'll do more analytical breakdowns and detail breakdowns. for each episode, but I don't know yet. I just know I'm gonna be doing my traditional review style, and then probably some other stuff, like, I don't know, I'll probably do like a super long tier list where I rank every single episode of every single season. That could be a lot of fun. And if you enjoyed me breaking down the trailer, definitely be sure to hit the like and sub button. I would greatly appreciate it. I cannot wait for this season to come out, and I really want you all to know that when it does come out, I'll be making all sorts of videos on it, and if you want to be a part of that, then definitely hit the like and sub button. And if you really like the way I do things around here and you want to show me a little bit of extra support, then definitely consider becoming a channel member. Not only do you get access to a whole bunch of exclusive rewards, but you also directly support me in the process and help keep this channel running. I'm so goddamn excited for this season. But that is gonna do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, have a good day, everyone.